All right, welcome back to Dewan Pundit Indonesia. And in this segment, Jebret Media Team, we're highlighting an incredible achievement for Indonesian football. Qualification for the AFC Asian Cup at 3 different age levels. This is truly an exciting time for Indonesia fans. But if we're talking about Indonesia national team, IFF, what do you think, Adiani?
What do I think?
What do you think about the IFF,
AFF?
the readiness of our national team right now?
I look at it as a tournament that we have the chance to win. But again, the last episode I spoke about targets on our players' back because for sure Vietnam will react with the current situation being very successful for Indonesia and the under-17s towards the senior side as well, doing very well in the third round of the World Cup qualifiers 2026. And sides like Thailand has a chance, of course, in every AFF. They are in the conversation of winning the AFF with their experience and the talent that they have. And for me, I think it's a chance for Shin Tae-young to take a look at a few players maybe for the rotation of the senior side, playing the SEA Games squad mostly. The under-23 is going to play for the AFF, and without the league being suspended because of the AFF, it's going to be very tricky in trying to get players from the clubs playing and challenging for the title as well domestically. So it's going to be, again, fun times for Shin Tae-young and trying to figure out a way, talking to a lot of coaches, managers, owners of Indonesian football clubs, and trying to get a few players coming to play for Indonesia at the AFF.
Because I think there are serious talents in that age group, especially the under 23, under 20 players. With Arkan in the middle, Witan is still 23, Donitri is still 19, and players like Komang, especially, and Rio and Muhammad Ferrari also is still 21. I think there's a lot of talent in that age group. I think the IFF will be a great not a great testing ground. It's not a great testing ground, but a way for them to accumulate that experience, all the while trying to break that trying to break that curse that comes upon us every time the
Is it a curse?
IFF comes along. What else do you describe it, like 6 times runners-up, man? Over the years.
Yeah, that's unbelievable for a side to get.
Even Singapore has 4
runners-up trophy.
Trophies.
But you see from the team that's going to play potentially. Fajar Fatur Rahman is a talent on the right side. Rio Fahmi as well. So a lot of squad players maybe for Shin Tae-young for the senior squad. He would like to give them the opportunity of playing in a competitive tournament, and maybe for a few of the players, if it's possible for them to have an impression on the coach, because again the senior side has this great roster right now, but squad wise it's not deep enough in terms of talents coming on. If the team needs a change or needs to freshen things up with a fresh idea going behind in the match maybe. So again, a lot of players, and we spoke about Ananda Rehan last week, a great midfielder with the talent that is unbelievable. So again, a lot of youngsters trying to stake a claim towards the senior side. And I think if Shin Tae-young is brave enough, he would ask Arianto to get 1 or 2 players from the under-17 to experience as well playing in the AFF. Evander Florasta, for instance, I think he's so mature in that midfield, Pogba-esque. And I think he's one of the players that we need in that midfield with the quality that he has. And of course, it's a level or 2 levels up from his age group, but I think it's going to be a great opportunity for players the likes of Evander Florasta to be involved.
And I think a lot of even our senior players, like the players who came into the senior team, they still need that playing experience on the international level, because when I see the time played for Dimas Derajat with Timnas this year, from 1,080 minutes of total play time for the Garuda in 2024, Dimas only played 20 minutes out of 1,080. For Ramadan, it's 16 minutes out of 1,080 minutes total competitive match for Garuda in 2024.
Yeah.
So I guess they need that that competition where they can express themselves more. I think if Coach Shin figured that maybe the Asian qualification round 3 level is too much for them, and also Coach Shin has the target that was imposed to him by PSSI for that round 3. Maybe this is the perfect competition for those players.
The perfect level, yeah.
The perfect level
for Ramadan
them,
Sananta, for Dimas Derajat, trying to show the quality in terms of finishing, scoring goals.
Maybe he still can pepper the team with players who played abroad but is not a regular with his team. Marcelino is not a regular. Nathan can still play. Ivar is still on the, I think it's Wolves. Yeah, Wolves. Oh, Justin is with Wolves. Yeah, I think those kind of players can be called up because especially we cannot expect people like Jay to be called up or Miss to be called up because their importance for the team. But I think for those players who are not the first teamers in their European team, they can play.
A good chance.
Good chance just to strengthen the team. But the core team should be players from Liga 1. Even though the Liga 1 still, they don't have ongoing. They don't have waktu libur. So maybe but the clubs themselves have commitments to support the national team, so I don't think that will be a problem for Shin Tae-yong to call players up. It's just what the composition of the players of the team will be. Is it under 23 or senior players but with a lot of European-based players missing?
But with all the success that we have in 3 different age levels, do you think we're ready to dominate Asean football and truly become the nickname that we have right now, the King of Southeast Asia? Because it feels, even for me, it feels kind of hard for me to say the King of Southeast Asia, because as Mas Firzi said, we don't really have the trophy to back it up. So what do you think?
Yeah, we're going there. We're not there yet.
We're not there yet, but going there.
And,
at least on the right path.
On the right path. And I've always spoken about the overachievement in such a short time for our senior side. And the way our under 23 played very well in the Asian Cup as well, almost getting to the Olympics. So these are situations, moments in time that is very special. And I think the likes of Thailand are very envious of us. Madam Pang says it herself, and trying to figure out a way in sticking with Indonesia, trying to be as competitive as Indonesia. Even when Thailand reached the 3rd round, they were horrible, and now Indonesia is stealing a lot of points from big sides. So yeah, we are going there, but not there yet. The body of work from Shin Tae-yong proves that there is a lot more to work with the young players, a lot of maybe work in the training ground as well, trying to get that consistency, trying to game manage more brilliantly for the players and the coaching staff, and trying to get results, not always playing a brand of football that is entertaining maybe, but getting the necessary results in away matches. That is very important, and that is a mindset. We hope that we now can dominate with possession more. Case in point, the game against China, where we have the majority of possession and the ball. And this is, again, a new situation where the respect is given by the home side. They throw the ball to us, but in terms of possession is okay. But we can't do anything positive when we go to that final third in that China defense. So, again, a lot of development still needs to be done in that team.
Yeah, this is the first steps. I mean, qualifying to those championships are good, but also the burden of expectations from our public, also from our media, from our social media netizens, that will have an impact on the players. I'm sure of that. So we need to control our expectations for the players, because
of course.
Everything that has happened to us, as Adi said, it's like a big leap forward. Maybe we're 1-2 steps ahead of the plan. Like we go to round 3 for the first time in our history, but on the other age groups, every country in Asia, in ASEAN and in Asia generally, will look upon us and will think that this is the same player. This is this. We have the same strength as the senior team, but that's not the case because the senior team and under 23, under 19, there's still some gaps in the performance level, and it shows. It shows when Coach Shin doesn't really rely on our bench when things got tough in China, especially when we needed that goal. He didn't call up. I think there's Hoki and Dimas on the bench, but he didn't bring on those extra players. I think this is also for the players to show themselves more, to prove themselves in front of Coach Shin and the whole of Indonesia, but that they have this capability to perform at least at the Asian level and show what they got, because Thailand and Vietnam, they are not the same team that as in round 2. True Zier is not there again. There's a shake-up in the Vietnamese structure management in the national team, but let's hope for the best for our under 23 team or any other team that we send to the ASEAN Championship.
True. And speaking of social media, I noticed that lately a lot of content creators and football media has been making some contents and news about Indonesia as a national football team. One of them is actually 443. Do you think that's an achievement or is it something?
No, because they know
433. Sorry, 433.
That's because they know they will get a lot of engagement. They will get a lot of hits when they're mentioning the Indonesian. Every time they mention Indonesia, even the FC Dallas X account, Instagram, they got a lot of engagement when they tweet about Martin Pass. So that's very normal considering the amount of netizens that we have here in this country.
The worldwide attention as well as a challenge for this young side, because it's very difficult to not react for these youngsters. I don't have social media, and I think they should follow suit.
True. Okay, so let's just again hope for the best. That's all I can say. I think whenever it comes to a discussion of Team Nasional Indonesia, because truly we always hope for the best for Timnas. We always want the best, and we always hope for the best. Thank you so much, Adiani. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's time for me to sign out. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. Don't forget to leave some comments behind, and I will be reading them next episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.